You all, hi, it is Tease. Good day, good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well, hope all are safe. So, what I've been noticing so far is, like, as far as the American Negro community or the American Negro people, I got to be careful with community because community is okay. I can rely on this community. It's kind of like going to the store. I go into the store or go to the vending machine, put $1 in, and I get something back, and it's the same thing every time, if not better. But we don't have that. Like I said, we have stores and all that, but it's like, is that really for the people? Is that really black owned? And are you really with me? Because we have so many different types of black or the Negro as you know them, and there's so many different types, and you'll think that, oh, we're just all one big Negro, or oh, that's a real nigga right there. Like, no, it's not. That's probably a black face, probably a counterfeit, probably an immigrant, probably a damn inside job worker, like pretty much like you're a damn op. You're a part of the damn problem. You're an infiltrator. You are basically COINTELPRO, or you're pretty much you're like the friends of Martin Luther King. Like Martin Luther King's friends, they all knew he was gonna get shot, and then they all knew when he got out the way. Those are the type of niggas that I'm talking about. That's the type of niggas that we are working with. So when I see a nigger, I'm boom, brother and sister. If anything, I'm scared to death and running in the opposite direction. But anyway, so what I was saying was, what I've noticed in the people as far as these days or times such as this, I've noticed that we don't have any damn substance. Like the substance is flying out the window. And it's like, and I don't know if that's just because buffoonery and ignorance and whoredom is the only thing that's being advertised. Because even for me, I'm not told on the mountain, and I will probably never hit the algorithm of YouTube, let alone social media, but I'm still not going to change what I'm doing. Just because YouTube or social media has me in the dungeon doesn't mean, oh, well, now I got to show my ins and outs, or now I got to get on OnlyFans to be seen. Like, no. And if I have to, maybe I need to yell louder, or maybe I need to flip more tables. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's one of those things that I just feel like we have no substance anymore. Because even when times were, I don't want to say harder, because I want to say times are harder now than they were back in the 60s, because at least we would have an excuse back in the 60s. Oh, they got the no nigger signs up. That's probably why things are, right now, it's more of an illusion now. It's like, oh, you appear to be free, or you appear to still be in bondage, but not really. So I think right now it would be a lot worse, because you can't, it's not in your face as far as who is that demon being used against you. So it went from just being non-blacks coming after you. Now it's everybody, including your damn self. You see what I'm saying? Now it's your own folks doing it. They switched spots. And here's another thing too, before I continue. It's rumored, and if it's not rumored, it's true, that the devil is black. So you keep that in the back of your ears and the back of your mind. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So yeah, I'm just literally just clicking through the videos where it's like, there is no substance. And I'm not saying that we're all like that, or we all lack substance. Like I say, I'm not one that lacks substance. I probably lack what the world is looking for. They want their fancies tickled, and they want somebody to lie to them. I'm not going to give you that. But I damn sure have substance. Like, you might not want to hear what I have to say, but you better believe it's going to help you. Literally, and I only say that because it's what's being advertised, and what are they interested in, and what would they rather have. And literally, at a time such as this, with rumors of wars, with bridges collapsing, with pretty much there being a transfer of wealth, and we are nowhere on there are no naps nowhere on the menu, and then there's money getting transferred from here to there. So like I say, you have your new slave owners, i.e. the pink people. They're flying out the window because they're about to be extinct. So that's why you have the new pink people, and the new niggers are coming in now. You see what I'm saying? Because there is a transfer and there's a shift. But literally at a time such as this, where there's a shift, and again, where you have rumors of war, you have the locusts, you have inflation, you have so many of the wrong things. And literally, our main focus and what we're interested in is what Drake and Kendrick Lamar are doing, or who was at Diddy's house party. That's literally what's going to be top on our menu if you ask us what the hell we want to talk about. Or not so sexy red or curdy bitch. And it's like, that's what the focus is. And it's not all of us, but it's the majority. Like, pretty much like the message is, oh, well, these niggas, at a time such as this, they rather talk about hip-hop beef. And the same people that are talking about hip hop beef are so-called a part of the damn conscious community. I've seen the so-called, that's why I don't do that nigger stuff. Like if you did, you got the fist in the air and you got your naps and you want to walk around with the unks or act like you're down or what's the problem with the black people? It's those are the ones that are into hip hop beefs. Like I've literally watched people who are, they have pretty much you know, basically large platforms, and they're influential, but they're into hip hop. And I'm not saying you can't like hip hop. Hell, you might catch me in the studio, but I'm not, at a time such as this, I'm not going to say, hey, did you hear that Kendrick and Lamar album? Kendrick Lamar and Drake album? Or did you know they were... That's not what's important. Like I say, those same conscious people who will swear they're for the people and swear they're all black or kind of black, and they love hip hop, they are not saying, what can you do to prepare for tomorrow? Because I can promise you, talking about Drake or Kendrick Lamar is not going to give me any nutritional value when shit hits the fan. And even if I do care, I genuinely want to know, I get no nutritional value. You know? But that's what we're focused on. You click on these videos, they're getting millions and billions of views. But if you click on shut the hell up and get yourself together videos, that's left in the dungeon with me. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I want to say, I guess it would make sense because this is the time where right is wrong and wrong is right. But since I'm wrong, I'm in the dungeon. And right is literally right in your face as far as the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. So they have a rap battle going back and forth. And again, we can think about rap, or we're like, oh, damn, this music is tight. Or he went hard on this bar. And literally, while we're giving Kendrick Lamar and Drake their props, we are literally being cornered by Asians, to say the least. Because like I said, you got other migrants coming after you too. But you're literally being cornered by Asians, which are your new slave masters. There almost are no crops. Like pretty much there's no black farms. And I'm not saying that one or two people don't have a farm or one or two people aren't prepared. But for the majority, that's why I say there's none. So at a time such as this, where everything is basically and literally crashing around us, and we still have time to talk about Kendrick Lamar, Diddy, and Drake. And it's like, wow. And it's not to get to the bottom of something to say, hey, we're going to focus on Drake to teach you why you don't focus on hip hop. It's saying, oh no, I'm focusing on Drake and Kendrick Lamar because I like Drake and Kendrick Lamar and they have bars. You see what I'm saying? So while they got bars, or while we're worried about, oh, hip hop is evolving, or hip hop is transitioning, or hip hop is elevating, we are in a decline, or basically we're on our way out the door. And again, we still have time for hip hop. So I would say anybody who's focusing on stuff, if they're not saying, hey, get your shit together, or Armageddon, if they're not even panicking, I would say, and I know I don't recommend panicking or being fearful, but if they're not so much as panicking or saying, hey, Armageddon, or SOS, or close the dampers, you don't need to be watching them. Because this is pretty much like what I'm looking at right now. And don't get me wrong, I do like Kendrick Lamar, I do like Drake, I do like J. Cole, I do. But I can promise you, at a time such as this, I can get a damn about what they're doing, because they could give a damn about what I'm doing, or how the hell I'm doing. Because A, they don't know me, and B, it ain't their problem, and C, that's not what the hell they're focused on. They're not focused on the everyday dumb nigga. They're focused on what they're doing. And that's keeping your dumb ass distracted. You see what I'm saying? So, okay, excuse me. I didn't have to say dumb ass, but I mean, that's pretty much what it is, because we don't understand the sleight of hand. We don't understand the trick. We get caught up in the things that they know that they like. Oh, y'all like 40s. Okay, so I'm going to give you this 40 laced with Lord knows what, and I'll put you in front of the screen of a hip-hop music video award, and then therefore, while you're distracted with 40s and hip-hop, I'm going to come in for the kill, so to speak. So for me, my spidey senses are literally blowing a fuse, because I feel like this has made me feel like there are no substance in our community, or there's no substance being fed to us. Like I said, I'm not saying that we all don't have substance. I'm just saying, as far as the overall goal, or the main moral of the story, is there is no substance. And I've only said that because as I'm sliding through, and normally I find good stuff on my YouTube feed. Like, there's a reason why I get on YouTube. I watch videos and I make videos, because I'm like, oh, okay, hey, oh, that was the answer to my question. If I'm trying to figure out, oh, what was that bridge that fell? And then somebody will have a video of the new bridge that fell, and then that'll give me, I'm like, oh, that's the answer to my question. Or oh, that's the other one, or oh wow, that's good advice, or wow, that's good information. And like I say, as I'm scrolling up from yesterday and today, even though today's not a full day, it's still early after the meridian, but as I'm scrolling up, I'm getting everything but substance. It's pretty much like I'll get the Kendrick Lamar beef, I'll get the Drake beef, I'll get the OnlyFans lady, I'll get the guy and gal beef. Oh, women don't like men, men don't like women, or I'll get the divester videos. Hell, I'll even get some cooking video, how to save your onions, which is still useful because I use onions. But what are the real survival videos? I'm not getting it because like the stuff that I'm getting, that's getting my recommendations on my feed is stuff that they know I wouldn't click on. Like it's been a few times where I had, even in the past, where I had to virtually cuss YouTube. I don't send me no shit like this. Because if you know what, this is not something I agree with or not going to click on, why the hell is it scrolling past my eyes? You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that it can't be there because, oh, this is worldwide content and maybe I will get something I didn't look for, but at the same time, if everything that I scroll through is something that I won't click on, that's called an agenda, and then that's called distraction. They want me to be focused on something else than what I should be focused on. And that's why I'm like, this must be the quiet or the distraction before the storm. And this must mean that something's going on or something is about to happen. Because I'm literally only being fed BS, and I refuse to believe that it's only BS being regurgitated or purged out there. And which is not true. It's just that's just the only thing that's getting put out there. Because my content, I mean, maybe somebody might get a hold of it a year or two later, or after. Most of the time, I will be told on the mountain, or I will be listened to when it's too late, or after the shit has already done happened. Then they might say, oh, this lady was speaking truth, even when it don't matter. When everybody's dead, then my videos come out. But that's pretty much what I'm getting right now. Like the videos with substance, they have very low views, and then they have very low magnifying glass when it's go to look for them. You know how, like again, there's some of these videos I don't have to search for just upon turning on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to turn on the power to YouTube, the YouTube TV box. Oh, turn on YouTube, and then there's videos that are already there. Then there's videos you have to search for. Sometimes the video, even when you call yourself searching for me, I'm not going to pop up like, oh, you mean teeth? No. You might have to look up under the bed, behind the fridge and all that to find my big videos. And I don't imagine that they'll just fly across you. And they might. Like if you're, maybe on the wild side. Because I've noticed too, sometimes my video, they're put in like the wild side. Like the ones, or the videos that no one will watch. Or these are the crazy people. And that's nothing too. I should still have a high viewing. Even if it is for crazy people or people that does strange videos or do strange things. Or even people in the dark world. I should still have a lot of views. Because trust me, you got a lot of dark, shady, strange, and weird people out there. So basically, I'm left in the dungeons. So I'm not getting, my videos are not being pumped out there. Like you might be able to search for my videos, but they're not going to come across your eyes like, oh hey, have you heard of T's Dev? Like they're not going to promote. Basically, YouTube is not going to promote me, and that's for a good reason. And that's because they don't want you to come out of La La Land. They want you to stay worried about Kendrick Lamar and Drake, and want you to stay focused on the things that's not helping you, while they're destroying you, so to speak. So again, at a time such as this, where you have rumors of war, you have the locusts, you have everything collapsing around you, and then now it's impossible or damn near impossible to get a job or to get a house or to even grow your own damn food because food is flying out the window. Because like I said, this food that you see on the shelf, a lot of that stuff is now. Some of that stuff I look at, because me, I love produce. I would get a fruit and vegetables and just become the best vegetarian that you've known. But with me, loving fruit and vegetables, I'm gonna notice everything. I'm like, this ain't no damn mango. You know how many fruits and vegetables that I picked up and I'm like, what the F is this? And it's still on the shelf at full price. Not at discounted price. Oh, well, since these are rotten, or since this ain't really an apple, I'm gonna give it to you for 50 cents. No. Not only are you gonna be paying an arm and a leg, you're paying an arm and a leg for something that you're not even going, you can't even eat it. I had literally a mango that was, it was harder than the sweet, you ever had a sweet potato, you cut it and it's like crunchy, like, this is good, but it got the crunch to it. I literally ate a pineapple, not a pineapple, well, it was a pineapple that was bad too, but it wasn't hard like the mango. So I ate a mango, and it gave me sweet potato. Like, this is a damn sweet potato, this ain't no damn mango. It didn't taste like mango, it had the crunch of a sweet potato, and then I had to switch out my dentures for shark teeth. Like, I'm gonna need shark teeth to eat. Since when did you need shark teeth to eat a damn mango? So, again, with that being said, we have food that's not food, and yet we still have time to worry about Kendrick Lamar and Drake, and we'll just really sit down and talk about it. So we need to get ourselves together and get our substance together And therefore, if there's hope for you, you need to wake up and smell the roses. And then if not, y'all need to literally take notes on who's distracted right now, who don't have their priority together. Because those are going to be the ones that trample you in the future. Be well and be safe.